So rack and pinion, this one is a little tricky in order to get it to kind of line up right. So you'll use the rack gear bracket like you used for the bevel gear. It's really, really tough to get the right size gear to line up with this. Most of the time you're probably looking at trying to use the 36 tooth, but I don't think it'll quite line up with this one. So you may have to play around with it a little and try to find it, and just know that it may not work real smoothly. You might have to actually put a little bit of pressure down on it to make it work. They're not really well created. But big thing, you build this right here, the two outer slide trucks, which we talked about with the lead screw. You're going to use the shortest black screws you can up from the bottom of the base plate into those outer slide trucks to hold them in place in a straight line. The linear slide will just go right inside of that. Then up underneath the linear slide, you'll screw into these rack gears. If you remember, the rack gears are the ones I talked about earlier that have the gold threads, which means you have to use the smaller screws. So this is the way my linear slide is sitting. I'm going to put the rack gears down in there, line them up. You only need one screw on both ends. You don't need to use the middle one. And you're probably only going to have two racks. You won't have all four. That's fine. You're just getting the idea of how this works.